One way you can improve your two-handed backhand is by having a really long contact zone. And Djokovic is a perfect example of this. If we go to the contact, you can see obviously his strings are facing forward, but they're not facing forward just at this point right here. If we go just before contact, we can put a little line here where his racket is, and we can keep going, we can keep going, we can keep going, even right here. If he were to hit the ball anywhere between those two yellow lines, from here to here, the ball is going in. This is called a contact zone. Most recreational players have a contact point. And I'm going to show you in front of the camera what I mean by this. But most recreational players have one place that they can hit the ball. And if they don't hit the ball there, the ball's not going in. Where Djokovic, of all people, has a really long contact zone. This is one of the keys to his incredible backhand. Now, to help me demonstrate this, I've got the Topspin Pro here. To get your own for at-home practice, just use my link. It's in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. Now, before I show you on the Topspin Pro, just get 2 tennis balls and put them on the ground. Have them about 18 inches apart and demonstrate a backhand. And while moving your racket from one tennis ball to another, the goal is to have your strings facing in the same direction the entire time. That's the feeling that you want to have in order to have a long contact zone, and we just saw that with Novak Djokovic. Most recreational players I see who send me videos and ask for me to analyze them, or they take Zoom lessons with me, what I notice is they have a very short contact zone. In fact, they have a contact point. They have one place where they can hit the ball, and if they're a little bit late or a little bit early, the ball does not go in. They have to be perfect. The irony is, of all people, the person who doesn't have to be perfect is Novak Djokovic, because he has a contact zone where he can be a little bit late, he can be a little bit early, and the ball still goes in. Now, here's how you practice this, or here's how you have to think of it. Demonstrate a backhand, a two-hander, without a racket in your hand, and just keep your hands slightly open. Like, don't clench your fists. Keep your hands slightly open like you're actually holding onto the racket. The goal is, while you're going through the contact zone, you feel like both your top and bottom hands move equally, that you're not going above or in front, but that your hands stay next to each other as you're swinging through contact. This is really the key to the Djokovic finish. When you watch Djokovic finish his two-hander, he typically finishes in what is called the left side of the letter V. The left side of the letter V is where the racket is to the left of your hands when you're done hitting. Now, obviously, that's a right-hander. Lefties would be the right side of the letter V. As a righty, having the left side of the letter V means that you didn't snap the racket forward, which would result in this, the right side as a right-hander, or the racket going from below to above really quickly, and then the racket down here. If you can think of more topspin, yes, but plowing through the ball, where you are simply keeping the hands next to each other as you go up and not doing this or this, but keeping the hands what feels to be next to each other. As long as you drop below the ball with your racket face closed and you go low to high, you're going to get a great, powerful plowing backhand that still has sufficient topspin that will be super consistent. So I'm going to demonstrate some backhands right now where the racket is going to stay to the left of my hands as I drop it to my back. Always add a split step to your Topspin Pro practice. But you can see as I'm going up, the racket staying to the left of my hands. Does every pro use this technique? No, they don't. Does every pro have a backhand as good as Novak Djokovic? No, they don't. Now, if you're looking for new people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, maybe you want to find a local league at your level, or you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link for PlayYourCourt. And it's playyourcourt.com/2minutetennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. Get yourself a Topspin Pro. Link is in the description and pinned in the first comment. Put the 2 tennis balls down, practice what it's like to feel your strings facing in the same direction for a really long period of time. Don't let your hands go above each other or in front of each other. Feel like your hands stay next to each other through contact. You're going to gain a ton of control because you'll have a long contact zone like Novak Djokovic, and there's no doubt. You're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.